So specific to newer actors, for example, same thing I hear all the time. What do I do in terms of classes? What do I do in terms of how do I meet people? How do I network? Networking can be such an ugly word to a lot of people, but really, we're just looking to make friends, build some basic relationships. A lot of the way this process works is to make sure that you're doing this from a place that means a lot to you and has a bigger impact. So your purpose in this industry gives you a lot of clarity, you make better decisions, and across the board, you're gonna know what actions to take. Who am I gonna meet? How am I gonna meet them? Where am I gonna meet them? How do I get an agent? How do I get a manager? How do I have a better relationship with my agent and manager? How do I make sure they're gonna be working for me instead of me terrified to even call them? I see this all the time, people who are just at the mercy, feeling very passive with their agents and managers. So we're gonna address all of these things also in terms of day jobs. How do you balance day jobs, something that doesn't suck your soul, right? Also in terms of how you actually want to make sure that you can have a day job that supports and sustains you and actually gives you some joy, and you have the career that you actually want. Huge spectrum. And in terms of money, let's not forget money. What do you do with the money you're making? Do you just blow it on expenses? How do you spend your time? How you structure your business in terms of being a new actor makes a huge difference in terms of your day-to-day success, the relationships you're able to create, and then the jobs you can book because you have those relationships in place. If you don't have a clear purpose and understanding and a drive and a very clear goal in terms of how you're going to meet people, where you're going to meet them, and the quality of people you want to meet, you will stumble through, and 1 year is just going to look like the next. Something I really feel passionate about is making sure that 1 year for the actor is not exactly like last year. Oh, I hear this all the time. I had a guest star and a co-star and I didn't have any movie roles. And the year before that, I had a guest star and a co-star and no movie roles. We want to make sure that every year you're moving forward, you're building to the place you want to be, you're getting the roles you want. Most importantly, you have the sustaining, satisfying, great relationships with the people who make those choices to give you those roles. So we'll see you in class, get your questions answered, and we'll make it a great clinic. Thanks.